The story of the establishment of Borobudur Temple. The story of a brief history of Borobudur Temple. The majesty of Borobudur Temple is inseparable from Indonesia past greatness. As Bung Karno said, to study the fires of our history, we need to know how the magnificent Borobudur Temple was built until now. Below is a brief history of the magnificent Borobudur. According to historical records, Borobudur Temple is estimated to have been built in the 9th century, when the Magelang region was ruled by the Shailendra dynasty, currently led by King Samaratunga. The king ordered the construction of the temple building, overseen by an architect named Gunawarma. Gunawarma painted the Borobudur Temple over hundreds of square meters, without the help of today's advanced technology. Based on this development, Borobudur could be completed within his 50 to 70 years. That is, Gunawarma himself did not see the final result. The name Borobudur itself comes from Sanskerta and means Vihara Buddha, clock, which means a hilltop Buddhist monastery. In fact, Borobudur at that time was located on a hill. This is a brief history of Borobudur Temple before its construction. But then Borobudur also became a witness to other as a result of the arrival of Islamic influence in Indonesia in the 15th century, the Borobudur Temple was abandoned by converts to Islam. There was a time when Borobudur was forgotten, and when the eruption of Mount Merapi buried it under volcanic ash, Borobudur became even more by converts to Islam. There was a time when Borobudur was forgotten, and when the eruption of Mount Merapi buried it under volcanic ash, Borobudur became even more. Mathematically, Borobudur was forgotten for 10 centuries until it was discovered by Raffles. The then forgotten state of Borobudur was not only covered in volcanic ash, but strewn with shrubs as not to conform to its clutter and partially buried shape and appearance. Mathematically, Borobudur was forgotten for 10 centuries until it was discovered by Raffles. The then forgotten state of